What is up, everybody? This is Stock Market Education, and today we're going to be talking about Facebook and whether or not it's a buy. Let's get into it. Facebook owns a ton of online media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp, and Oculus, which is a virtual reality product. And Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger have 1 billion users each, showing how large of a market share that Facebook has. But before we look any further at Facebook, we have to see what was going on inside the company in 2018. If we take a look back in 2018, we can see that Facebook did not have a good year at all, almost like being in the middle of a hurricane. No one wanted to be involved with Facebook stock in those days, with headlines coming out like literally just a big list of Facebook 2018 scandals. It was really that bad. And I could talk about Facebook's long and intensive scandals, but that would take a whole video to make in itself because there was a whole bunch of individual scandals that were mutually exclusive. But long story short, the main scandal was lack of security, privacy towards campaigns, which led to a giant analytical scandal, which sent the price crashing 25% in a single day during a market that was staying consolidated. Looking at the price chart, we can see that the second half of 2018 was when Facebook stock really suffered, turning into a bear market stock in mid-July, and constantly fell more and more every trading day for 5 months. However, in the stochastics, we saw divergence forming over a month-and-a-half period where the price makes lower lows and the stochastic makes higher lows, which is a strong indicator that the trend was going to reverse. And 2019 was an incredibly bullish year for Facebook stock, and absolutely would have continued in 2020 if it was a normal investing year. Facebook's price is currently trading at $164 a share, which is very attractive when it has a price target of $235 for a percentage increase of 43% over. If we look at the top of their income statement, we can see that Facebook has massive growth. Their revenue went from $23.8 billion all the way up to $57.9 billion for a percentage increase of 143%. And looking at net income at the bottom, increasing from 10.2 to 18.4 billion for a percentage increase of 80%. Pretty much an increase of 20% year over year for the last 4 years. Absolutely incredible. And in addition, we can also see that Facebook generates $634,694 per employee, which is very high for any company. And if we look further towards the balance sheet, we can see that it says, like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. We can also see that total cash has increased 86%, total current assets increased 92%, and total assets has increased 105%, which is unbelievable when we compare it to their current debt of $901 million and their current liabilities of $15 billion, as well as their total liabilities of $32 billion. Also, Facebook expects to see a sales growth of 20% in 2021, which is extremely impressive. Facebook has an extreme amount of cash on their balance sheet, as well as extremely liquid assets which can be used to fuel growth or begin a dividend program. Although I don't think Facebook is going to start a dividend program anytime soon because they have so much growth potential in front of them, it makes more sense to allocate cash towards research and development. And if we take a look at their free cash flow, we can see that they went from $7.9 billion all the way up to $20.6 billion for a percentage increase of 160%. Looking at their profitability, we can see that Facebook has a high profit margins in the high 20s and low 30s range, which allows them to be one of the more profitable companies in the media and service industry. And they have a return on assets of 13% and a return on equity of about 20%. Over the past 7 years, Facebook has destroyed the S&P 500 returns, and it's not even close. When you take into account Facebook's returns compared to the S&P 500's returns, as well as their high returns on assets and return on equity, and their 160% increase in cash flow over the past 5 years, and their expected 20% sales growth for 2021, and their phenomenal balance sheet, and their robust income statement, and the fact that they seem to be out of the woods from their scandals 2 years ago, I think Facebook at the current levels provides a great buying opportunity. Facebook is going to have no problems riding out this bear market, and actually they might take advantage of it by buying out smaller competition who isn't able to survive. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and have a great day. Bye.